Hello everyone, welcome to the launch of the Mammothon. I'm so excited to get started. Today we're here to kick everything off. We're going to hear from the Celestia team, we're going to talk about the Mammothon, and we're going to answer any questions that you have. So first off, I want to introduce myself. For those of you who haven't met me in the tutorials already, I'm Rebecca. I'll be supporting you on your Mammothon journey. I'm from Encode Club. We're an education community. We help you learn, build, and forge your careers in emerging technology. We do this through educational events like hackathons, education series, boot camps, and accelerators. For those of you who are new to the community, welcome. We really can't wait to meet you, and I'm super excited to get started with the Mammothon. So that's what we're here to do today. We're here to launch the Mammothon. The aim of the Mammothon is to build unstoppable apps with full stack customizability, all with Celestia underneath. To get things started, I really want to hear from the Celestia team. Now, unfortunately, they're super busy at the moment preparing for the Mammothon, so some of them aren't able to join us live. But don't worry, because they didn't want to miss out, and they've left some video messages for us to welcome you all. We're going to start off by welcoming the virtual Luke.
G-Mammoth, or G-Mammothon, huh? I'm Luke, developer advocate at Celestia Labs. First up, I'm sorry I can't join the kickoff live. I am literally somewhere in the air right now, flying to Tokyo for a Mammothon event. This is part of a tour I'm doing, meeting with Mammothon devs all over APAC. First Bangkok, then Tokyo, then Seoul, and finally Saigon. You know, I've worked in tech since the early 90s. Back then we called it the .com era. Now I guess people just call it the Web 1 era. Straight up, the builder energy and the excitement that I'm seeing now reminds me so much of San Francisco in the 90s. Back then, all of us were coming together to build this new thing called the internet. Fast forward 30 years, we're back at it again. We've learned from our mistakes, and now we're heads down creating the future of the internet. And that's what this hackathon is all about. It's about building something new, building something important. So to all of you, thank you. Thank you for joining the Mammothon. All of this is possible because each and every one of you have decided to join in. During February, Josh and I have one job, supporting you and helping you be as successful as you want in the Mammothon. Remember, you can always reach out to us on Discord, on Twitter, or if we're in the same city, let's meet up for coffee. I cannot wait to see what you build. Let's get to work. Happy hacking and peace out. Bye-bye.
You may have seen Luke and Josh's videos about how you can best prepare for the Mammothon in the run-up to this launch. So without further ado, I also want to hear from Josh.
Welcome everyone, Josh here from Celestia Labs, and we're excited to kick things off for Mammothon with Encode Club. Thank you to our idea partners, their teams, community teams around the world, and Encode Club for organizing us all here. Between 3 tracks and 33 ideas, there's a lot to pick from, and I'm excited to see what you all choose. Remember, one idea, one team, one stack. Happy hacking, see you in the Discord, and G-Mammothon.
Now I'm going to invite Viet up to the stage, who actually identifies as a woolly creature stomping in the realm of abundant blocks. So, wow. You are on mute, Viet, by the way, but please come and welcome the hackers and give them some words of inspiration.
Happy Friday, everyone. I'm so stoked to be in Mammothon and stomping mammoth blocks with all of you. We've been designing this Mammothon to make a very peculiar and fun experiment for all of us to see what new applications you can all ship. And remember, we're here to support you. Make sure you drive it till the end successfully, get it back in one piece, and be really proud of your work. Thank you.
Thank you, Viet. Okay, so we are going to talk about the Mammothon now. As Viet says, it's really special. So let's explain what's going to happen. It's really simple. You have 28 days to build and ship your projects. You're going to participate in teams of 3 to 5. This is a must. And you're going to build in 3 categories: unstoppable apps, crafting on-chain worlds, and upgrading the internet. There's a $250,000 prize pool, and that's going to be split between the top 10 teams across all idea tracks. Now you might be thinking, idea tracks? This is what makes the Mammothon really special. There's a curated list of project ideas provided by ecosystem partners, and this is what you're going to be building up during the Mammothon. The list contains projects that we really want to see built on Celestia. So this is what's going to happen. You're going to form a team, you're going to choose an idea, and you're going to commit. To participate in the Mammothon, you need to be in a team of 3 to 5 people. If you don't already have this team, then we're going to talk about team formation very soon, so stick around. The ideas are all listed in the Hacker Pack, which was sent to you when you registered for the Mammothon. There's loads of detail, and most ideas have now had their live tutorial, which was recorded and posted on the Encode Club YouTube channel, so you can catch up if you missed it. You should have all the information that you need in order to choose your idea and commit. Once you're ready, committing is really, really important, because this is how we know that you're building for a particular idea and how you can get the support from the mentors. You have until February 7th, which is next Friday, to form your team and commit to your idea. If you haven't formed a team and committed by then, you're going to be disqualified. So it's really, really important that you're on top of this. Now, once you've committed, there's only one thing left to do, and that is build. So let's talk about the ideas. First of all, I want to thank the amazing idea partners who've worked really hard to bring you these ideas for you to build out during the Mammothon. They've agreed to support you on this journey, and I know that thanks to them, the Mammothon is going to be the best hackathon that you've ever participated in. So a massive thank you to Argus Labs, Astria, Capsule, the Chopin Framework, Conduit, Dojo, Eclipse, Forma, Gelato and Abundance, Happy Chain, Initia, Lazy Chain, Movement, Prism, Privy, Rise, Rollkit, and Succinct. There's also a few more idea partners still to be announced, and a massive thanks to them in advance. Now, let's run through the ideas. There are currently 35 ideas listed in the Hacker Pack, and a few more are still going to be added, so keep an eye out. We're going to start by going through the Build Unstoppable Apps category. First, we have Astria, which is a shared sequencer network which makes it easy to deploy decentralized rollups. They have 2 ideas, building a no-VM messenger rollup application and building a DeFi protocol on Flame. Then we have Capsule, a wallet and authentication suite for crypto applications. In the Build Unstoppable Apps category, they want you to build a Telegram native AI trading app. Now we have Conduit, which is a blockchain infrastructure platform specifically designed to simplify roll-up deployment. They want you to build apps on Conduit G2, so that's a high MGAS king of the hill and an on-chain $1 million website. And then we have Eclipse, which is a layer 2 solution using the SVM, and they want you to build a yield surge protocol. Forma is the first sovereign rollup on the Astria stack. They want you to build a generative art hub powered by Forma NFTs. Gelato provides rollup infrastructure to allow you to build your rollup, to scale your rollup, and they want you to build a video NFT DEX or an AI-powered trading agent. Initia is a network for interwoven rollups. They want you to build a DeFi protocol leveraging custom transaction ordering as an interwoven rollup, or a social AI application as an interwoven rollup. Movement brings Move to Ethereum, and they want you to build a prediction market for friend groups, or a token incentivized data marketplace for AI training. Privy is an authentication and key management platform to securely onboard users at scale. They want you to either build a stablecoin powered payment app or a prediction market using social data. Lazy Chain is a sovereign rollup. They want you to build a sleep to earn app powered by zkTLS, or Lazy Dev, rewarding developers with zkTLS. Rise is a layer 2 solution targeting over 100,000 transactions per second. They want you to build a Clob DEX or Clob Money Legos. Rollkit is a modular framework for sovereign rollups. They want you to build something with web proofs. Succinct gives you a secure way to access the Ethereum state, and they want you to build an attested image editing stack or a verifiable exchange. And now that is the end of the Build Unstoppable Apps category. So lots and lots of amazing ideas within that category. We're going to move on to the Building On-Chain Worlds category, starting with Argus Labs, which with Argus Labs, you can build on the World Engine stack, and Argus Labs want to trailblaze the path to realizing the Internet of Games. They want you to build an on-chain Tamagotchi, but actually, maybe they want you to build an on-chain Mamagotchi. Capsule has an on-chain worlds idea, and that is to build an arcade game. Dojo allows you to build decentralized games and applications faster. They want you to build custom rules checkers and a mini territory game. Eclipse also has an on-chain worlds idea alongside their building unstoppable apps, and that is to build an AI agent Clash of Clans. Happy Chain is an L2 chain that brings free-to-play and zero friction onboarding on-chain, and they want you to build a fully on-chain deck building game or a fully on-chain tower defense game. That is the end of the building on-chain worlds, crafting on-chain worlds category. Now we're going to move on to the final category, and that is upgrading the internet. I can see the chat is going wild for some of these ideas, so I'm really excited to see which ones you guys commit to and end up building. I'm especially excited about the Mamagotchi, as I can see some of the chat is as well. So our final category is upgrading the internet, and we have 2 idea partners in this category, starting with the Chopin framework that allows you to integrate Web3 security into Web2 user experience, and they want you to build a Twitter clone or a meme generator. And then lastly, we have Prism, which is a base rollup on the Celestia blockchain designed to address security challenges in end-to-end encryption, messaging, and browsing by enabling key transparency. And they want you to either bring Twitter accounts to Prism with web proofs or build a certificate transparency browser extension on Prism. So that is the list of ideas as they are currently. There are actually a few more being added to the Hacker Pack in the next couple of days, so please keep an eye out before you commit your idea in case you see one that is your new favorite. If you've already committed, no worries. The idea you've committed to already, I'm sure, is going to be amazing, but do keep an eye out if you're not so sure yet. So thank you to all of the idea partners who have given these ideas and who are offering support throughout the hackathon. We're really, really excited to see what you build. So what happens now? Well, you're going to make sure that you're on a team. And if you're not, then you're going to be receiving a message from me very, very soon. And it's going to tell you that you're going to be disqualified if you don't form your team. We're going to talk about team formation just now, so don't worry, but it's a very, very important thing to do. And then once you've formed your team, you're going to commit to an idea in the form that was sent to you yesterday. It'll be resent to you, so if you missed it, don't worry, but it's really important that you do both of these things by Friday, the 7th of February, which is 1 week from now, or you're risking being disqualified. And then I'm going to be sad, and you don't want me to be sad. So make sure that you do these things and make sure that you're on top of this. Okay, so team formation. There are 3 ways that you can form a team. Firstly, you can team up with people that you already know. Your team has to be 3 to 5 developers. So on top of you, if you have 2 friends, team up with them. You never know, you might be future co-founders and you end up producing something amazing. So the first thing to do is to team up with people you already know. The second thing to do is you can join our team formation Zoom call after this if you want to meet people live and form a team today. Or the third thing you can do, which is what most people are choosing to do, and that is you can get randomly assigned to a team by filling in a form specifying your time zone preferences, your ideas category preferences, and your language preferences. And then you'll be randomly grouped together and sent a link to a Telegram group where you can meet your teammates. The next thing to talk about is if you need support, then please join the Encode Discord, where you can assign yourself the Celestia Hackathon role, which will give you access to the Mammothon channel where everything is going on. We've got the idea partner rooms where you can talk to mentors for each idea partner. So all of the ideas that I mentioned before, mentors are in the Encode Club Discord, ready to answer your questions and help you out, whether it's when you're deciding which idea to commit to, so you have questions about the idea, or whether it's you've already committed and you're starting to build and you need technical support, they're here for you all the way. So make sure that you join the Encode Club Discord for the idea partner rooms. And we also have the community partner rooms, which I'll talk about more in a second. And it's also a great place to meet all the other people that are building in the Mammothon. So make sure that you join there. And the last thing I want to do before I move on to questions is to thank the community partners who are participating in the Mammothon. There is so much going on in all these communities, and you should definitely check them out. They're all represented in the Discord, I believe. So if you want to find out what's going on, there's lots of community partners who are hosting in-person events in various different countries. So if you're based in one of those countries, definitely check out the community partner rooms to find out what's going on, because you might be able to meet fellow Mammothon participants in person, and that would be really fun. So we have Bee Harvest, who represent the Korean community. Node 101 is based in Turkey. TTT Labs is representing the Vietnamese community. Contribution DAO is representing the Thai community. Tane is based in Japan. Cumulo Cumulo.pro is representing the Spanish-speaking community. ABC is based in Germany. Everstake is representing the Ukrainian community. We have Cube Labs and Sprinter. DSRV is representing the South Korean community. Cheesecake is representing the Indian community alongside 2:47 PM Studios, which is also based in India. And we also have IIT Kharagpur, Alira, and EPFL. I think that's all the community partners that I've mentioned. But if you are a community partner and I've forgotten you, please sound in chat. Let's move on to answer some of your questions. I'm just going to look in the questions tab here. Where can I see my team members? This is a great question. So if you're worried that your team members haven't been correctly assigned to you because you're receiving an email saying that you're risking being disqualified, please email me with the names and emails of the people that you expect to see in your team so that I can check and make sure that they're in your team. Also include your project code in this email so that I can easily find you. Where can I find the tutorials for all the project ideas? You can find them on the Encode Club YouTube channel. They're also all now linked in the Hacker Pack alongside each project idea's detailed description. We'll have the tutorial for that idea in the Notion page. So they should be really easy to find. There are a few idea partners who are still have to present their tutorial. So there will be a few missing, but don't worry, they will be coming out very soon. We'll get them to you as soon as possible so that you're ready to build. Can you share the process for randomly signing into a group, filling form? Okay, let me talk about the random assignment team formation process. But if you fill in this form, it's going to ask you for your idea category preference. So that's whether you want to do the unstoppable apps, on-chain worlds, or upgrading the internet category. It's going to ask you what time zone you're based in roughly, and it's going to ask you what languages you speak, and it's going to ask you if you're a developer, a designer, or a project manager. And then based on that, we're going to try and group you with people with similar preferences to you as best we can. Obviously, it won't be possible to perfectly match you, but we will try our best. And then we will send you an email with a link to a Telegram group that you can join the rest of your teammates. Each team should have, by the end of team formation, between 3 and 5 team members. If not enough people join, then we'll try and add extra. If too many people join, then we'll split the group in half. But we aim to have, by Friday the 7th of February, a fully formed team for you so that you can continue to build in the Mammothon. Someone has asked, even though I filled in the form to be randomly assigned team members, can I still invite my friends to the team? So if you've been added to a Telegram group with your team members and you don't have 3 to 5 team members yet, or you don't have 5 team members yet, then yes, you can add friends to your team. But if the team does get too big, because you can only have up to 5 team members, if the team gets too big, then we will have to split the team, and it will probably be you and your friends form one team and the existing team members will form another. So bear that in mind, that if you do add your friends to your team, the team might get split. Could we please have a link to the slides so we can review the bounty details? So this is very important to note. The Mammothon does not have bounties. The Mammothon has the main prize pool, and then it has 35 ideas. All 35 ideas will be judged together, and the top 10 projects out of all idea tracks are the ones who are going to win a 10th of the overall prize pool. So it's a very important distinction that each idea is not its own separate bounty. They all go into the main prize pool. In terms of where the idea information is. It's all in the hacker pack. So this is the best place to look for everything. It's got all the tutorials, all of the idea information, all the information about team formation. So everything you need to know should be in there. Also on the Discord, everything is being repeated. Does idea implementation require utilization of Celestia? Yes, all of the ideas are made to be built on the Celestia stack. So yes. Let's check. Can we do 2 project ideas? No, you can build in one team on one project for the whole of the Mammothon. You're not allowed to submit for more than one project idea. That's a good question. Thank you for asking that. There's a few more in the questions tab. Can we provide our own ideas to the companies which haven't provided theirs yet? No, you have to complete one of the ideas that has already been suggested. You can adapt it in some way, but you have to complete the overall requirements of the initial idea have to be completed, and then you can add on to them. That's just extras, but you have to do the base idea that was already listed, because this is what we want to see built on Celestia. 4 of our teammates have registered with the team code. Is there anything else we need to do before the 7th of February? Yes, you need to commit to your idea. So you would have received an email yesterday with the committing form, and we can also send it in chat now. Make sure you have your team code and your teammates' names and the idea that you're going to choose to commit to, and that's what you need to do before the 7th of February. After filling in the form, how can we determine which group we've been assigned to? You're going to receive an email and it will have a link to join your Telegram group. Is there a Discord channel for the hackathon? Yes, when you join the Encode Club Discord, you should assign yourself the Celestia Hackathon role, which means you'll be able to see the Mammothon channel. If you're already in the Encode Club Discord, you can go to channels and roles and select it there. Okay, I think that is all of the questions. So the only thing left to say is happy hacking. Make sure that you've formed your team, you've added all of your teammates, and please do email me with all the information if you do want to check. So your teammates' names, emails, and project code if you want to check your team members. But if you're not receiving emails from me saying you're going to be disqualified, you've probably formed your team correctly. So well done. And make sure that you commit to your idea by next Friday. Happy hacking, everyone.